In this video, I'm going to look at the stitch that's called the treble crochet in US terms, or the double treble in UK terms. Again, I've already got my starting chain sorted and ready to go. So with the treble, you will usually be told to skip 2 or 3 stitches at the beginning, or to work into the second chain or the third chain from the hook. This is just to add height. But how we begin this one is we wrap over once and then we wrap over again. So we've got 2 yarn overs before we put the hook through. So then we put our hook in. I've gone into the third one here, yarn over again and pull through. So you've now got 4 loops on your hook, and you're going to yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. So this creates quite a tall stitch, which is great if you're trying to work up something that's quite big quite quickly. Obviously it's a little bit more gappy the taller it is. So again, that's yarn over twice and then into my chain, yarn over again and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, and again, so twice, into your chain or your stitch, yarn over again, so you've got the 4 loops there, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So this stitch works up quite nicely and quite quickly. It is quite yarn greedy. Obviously the more wraps that we're doing, the more yarn that we're using per stitch, but it is quite rhythmic. You just have to remember to do your yarn overs every time so that we don't have any issues there. I'm just going to keep working to the end of this row, and then I'm going to show you how we come back. I always seem to make my starting chains too long for when I'm doing these, but yeah, so every time it's yarn over, into your chain, yarn over. Oh, I didn't do enough wraps on that one, so I'm just going to pull out and keep that there and undo and start again. One of the best things about crochet is mistakes are very easily fixed. Yarn over and pull through, there, there and there. Nearly at the end now, 2 yarn overs, into my stitch, another yarn over there to your 4 loops, through 2, yarn over, through 2, yarn over, and then the last stitch for this row is here. So again, your pattern at the end of a row will tell you to turn and chain or chain and turn. It varies from pattern to pattern, and like I say, this is usually a chain 3. So that chain 3 just gives you the height to get your next stitch started. In some patterns it will tell you that that counts as a stitch, and in other patterns it will tell you it doesn't. So if it does, then I wouldn't bother going into the first stitch there. You'd go into this one here. So do check. It's quite often written at the very beginning of a pattern and not just where you're using it. So check at the beginning whether or not it counts or it doesn't. So if it doesn't, like I say, I'd go into this one. If it does, I'm going to go into this one. And when we look at the top, you can see your stitches there. And when we're going in, you're going to go underneath and under both of those loops that you can see there. All right, so yarn over twice, into your stitch, yarn over again and pull through. So you've got 4 stitches, 4 loops, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over again and pull through the next 2, and yarn over again and pull through the last 2. Okay, so you can see there, it's a little bit gappy, but as you do more rows, when you work back in, you then work into the top of this chain when you come back, if that counts as a stitch. So it neatens it up a little bit. If it didn't count as a stitch, I'd have gone in here and then that gap wouldn't be there. But that's very much down to the design that the designer of your pattern has written and how they want it to look at the end. That makes for slightly different edging. So yarn over twice, into your stitch and yarn over and pull it through, yarn over and pull through the first 2, yarn over and pull through the next 2, yarn over and pull through the last 2 to complete your stitch. And that is your US treble or UK double treble crochet stitch.